Hello everybody! We're going to be doing a rando race today, or rando run today. Just a nice little Keysanity run. Gotta kill ya. Chrono Trigger mix. So this will be just some chill stuff. Hey Super Unknown, how you doing, buddy? So this will be a Keysanity run, no major glitches. It essentially starts off in open mode, just like typical. So without further ado, we will get things going. So 3, 2, 1. Hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. Oh yeah, we're going to be playing as a bunny because they are cute. So Keysanity. So the way that this works, Super Unknown, is so it's obviously it's a link to the past. Oh, a heart. Actually, I need to switch this over. So all the items in the game are randomized to their locations. And actually, I forgot to turn sound back on this, so I will do that here momentarily. There we go. So all the items have been randomized, including the small keys for every single dungeon and the big keys for the dungeons too. So to put that into perspective, what that means is that if I find a treasure chest at any point in time, or any place where an item would typically be in the game, it could be the Master Sword, or it could be a sword, it could be the bow, it could be the big key, or a compass, a map, anything like that. So it'll make more sense as we kind of play a little bit here, but you'll see here, so here's the first item. So there's a small key up there. So that key may end up being necessary. So we're going to have to try to figure out how to get that key, which would require defeating Aghanim. So you never know what items you're going to have at what point in time. So that's what makes Keysanity runs kind of more fun, in my opinion, is that you never even know what dungeon you're going to go into necessarily first. So like right there in the original game, that 50 rupees right there is usually a heart piece. But in this case, it was obviously 50 rupees. Yes, that is 100% correct, Super Unknown. So yeah, so the small keys and the big keys are scattered as well. Sounds brutal? It can be. Sometimes you'll have some little quirks that you wouldn't have otherwise on a rando. So I got the map of Turtle Rock. Hyrule Castle. Alright, so Hyrule Castle, we got the cape, we got a bottle. Big Key of Ice Palace. The most worthless big key. Swap Palace. Well, at least they're giving us some big keys early. I guess that's good, right? Cool, we traded 100 rupees for 1 rupee. Seems legit. So there's no items in here, but because that we would have used our last bomb on the chicken coop, I like to come in here and get stocked up on bombs, so in case I need them, I will obviously then have them. And it doesn't cost any money to do it this way. So we'll grab our fill on bombs. We're going to head to the chicken coop next, which requires a bomb to get in there. That's why I didn't want to use my last bomb on that area. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. B-Strat's not helping me out here. Oh, God. Yeah, that was an accidental B use. Talk to the sick kid since we got a bottle already. Got some money. Boots for money, so library's not going to really be needed. However, so it's looking like, so we already got the cape. So it's looking like we may end up having to do Aghanim, as since we have the cape, the getting to Aghanim, we can go through the part without the Master Sword. So that's something we have to pay attention to. This stupid bomb. Yeah, that's one of my so this is the open mode variant of the randomizer, and on all open modes, you don't start with the sword. So the sword could be anywhere, and you're not. And they changed the logic over the patches, so you're not gonna like get butter sword as your first sword. Whereas originally that was something that would happen, that could happen. Man, all the bombs. Yes, it is always beatable. Now, you know, sometimes it may take a more clever approach when it comes to, you know, defeating a boss or going somewhere, you know, going to a particular area that you're wanting to go to. But yes, they are always completable. Actually, maybe should have grabbed those hearts, because this can be sometimes a little tough if you suck with bombs. I like this song. Oh, I thought that was a heart in one of those. Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, Amo! Doing good, buddy. Just starting a Keysanity run. So many keys, yeah. And Mo, if you have any questions on how to do or how to set up any of the glitches or doing any of them, let me know, man. While I'm playing, I'll gladly show you how they're done. Obviously, you know, like the stuff like the, you know, like fake flippers, like a quick fake flipper setup and stuff like that. And if you're around when I get to Ganon, I can always show you torch glitch. I don't know. Hey, we got a sword. I don't know much about Super Mario World Randomizer. I've only tried one of them. And I got pretty far into it. Oh, the hook shot! Now, we are definitely cooking with some gas today, fellas. Oh, wait, why did I switch that? I'm dumb. Like, after this cave, Amo, I can show you a crazy easy setup for fake flippers if you are ever have trouble doing them. You piece of shit! Well, I got flippers. I can still show you. It doesn't change the strat. Holy crap! Nah, I can still show you. I'll still do it as though I was doing fake flippers. So, when you're running this way, stay against this bottom wall right here. Stupid thing. Now, when you get to this bush, see this bush right here? So you're lined up against this bottom wall. You're lined up against this bottom wall. You walk over to the bush, and when you walk over, you're gonna slash, hold, and right when you slash during the animation of the slash, hold up and right. Okay? So you just go like this, hold up and right, you'll jump off, and then hit the ground and mash A. And you'll fake flipper every time as long as you're holding right when you hit the water. So basically you stop holding diagonal when you are in the air, and then just hold right. It works every time. It's the easiest setup for it. I mean, you know, and obviously you can do it, Yep. Slash bush, up and right. As soon as you are in the air from jumping, hold right. That's it. It lines you up that 1 pixel perfectly. I mean, obviously the quote-unquote faster way would just be to run up to the edge, you know, and then do it, but that setup's too good. I'm gonna go check this ice rod cave, just so I don't have to check it later. Even though it's probably not anything. Gotta be careful on these crabs, though. Because, whoops. They do 2 hearts of damage, which obviously at this point would be enough to kill us. Oh, I got a Ganon's Tower small key. I didn't mark that down. See, did I not mark down anything? Also looks good. I got Desert Palace or Swamp. Okay, yeah. We got it all marked. I didn't want to come up here so early. I would rather have come up here when I have the money, but I mean, there's 3 items that I can essentially check/get, so that's why we're coming up here right now. Obviously, we still have to pay off Zora if that ends up being a thing. Ah, well, I can grab that 300 rupees, come back around and pay Zora. I guess that's a thing. So this could be a huge waste of time, or it could be the play. Nice, man. You excited? What? You can't hookshot that? Who'da known? Big key to Misery Mire. I am using SNES 9X. Super Unknown. Yeah, Amo, I remember the first rando tourney. When I was in that, I was like, it's super stressful. It's like, you know, you feel like everything in the world is on the line. And then really, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter all that much, right? You know? It just feels like it, you know? Because you want all you want is you want to put on a good showing as much as possible, but it matters so much. Yeah. A small key to Ganon's Tower again. Actually, instead of going over to Eastern, we're gonna go back to Sanctuary and drop into the backside of the escape. I'd rather go YOLO against Lack or something. Why, man? You want to win a couple matches. If you can. Small key to Thieves Town. Town of Thieves. Come on. We are looking for a rat with a key. That is what is happening right now. Yeah, dude. Star Tropics goes hard. I hear you, rat. There's still one more rat. Yes, I think so. Should be one more rat. I mean, I guess maybe I got it and didn't even know. Alright, there's a chest here. Okay, so that's the lantern to light the room. Alright, we got a heart. Not worth doing that in the dark. That was pretty slow. A lot slower than what we'd usually do. So now we'll go into Eastern, and then we will, assuming that we don't get a couple of things in there, we will head to, we'll do Aghanim. We are essentially missing one key thing to do Aghanim, and that is at least one key. Like, literally a key thing. Yeah, could, you know, I mean, we could use the lantern. But if we get the lantern, that tells me that the logic is telling us to go to the, Death Mountain. Because we already have the gloves. Oh, why did I do that? I have the hook shot. I could have just hook shot over to that chest. Alright, so 1 key, we can complete Swamp Palace when we get to the Dark World. We have everything we need. You just need 1 key and 1 big key, or obviously the big key, to be able to open or check all the item locations in Swamp Palace. The rest of the keys you need in that dungeon are in the rooms that you obtain them in, pretty much. Or in the rooms that you need them, rather. We are a blue bunny. I'm gonna do 1 more room in the dark. Well, by 1 more, I mean 1 more section of blue or of dark rooms. What? Alright, Eastern Palace. Dark room complete. Small key for Castle Tower. That's another sign that's telling us that we should go there. So let's do it. We also have the cave by in Desert to check, which could potentially have like a lantern or something. But since we have the cave, this was what was telling me to go in here. Even though these guys are gold, they take the same amount of hits as the silver one in the escape sequence next to where Zelda is. See, that's funny to me because that lantern would tell you then to go to Eastern Palace because you wouldn't have the key to get up to this far. And the key to get this far was in Eastern Palace. So it was good that we walked in the dark, at least, for this. So now we need to go up to Death Mountain. Well, we have the lantern. Get off me. Moon Pearl. Might have... needed to heal there, maybe? We are going to head over to the lucrative East Death Mountain. So many items over here. Now, Aghanim may still be needed. Yeah, Doge. Aghanim may still be needed because of that key on the ledge by the lumberjacks. Got Ice Rod. Yeah, I've played it a couple times, Doge, over the years. Small key to Castle Tower. Boots. Big key to Ganon's Tower. Alright, so small key to Castle Tower. Big key to Ganon's Tower. Boots. How you doing tonight, Doge? Will I make a video about it? About Contra? Probably not. Now we got boots, we can move a little bit quicker, obviously. Good. Got a heart piece up there. Whoops. Okay. What do we got? An arrow. I think we need what? Titan's Mist to get in from down here, right? Can't get over there, yeah. Alright, save it quick. With boots, I wanted to check this location right here by Sanctuary. Although all the signs are pointing towards needing to go and defeat Aghanim. So that's what we're going to do after we grab this here. We'll go back into the castle tower. We have the other key we need. As for Tower of Hera. No worries, man. Oh shit, I don't have enough magic. I need to get some magic. Yeah, no worries, man. I was actually going to ask you if you knew how to do a quick spin speed if you have the hook shot. Excuse me. Come on, magic. Oh, actually, wait. There's some magic in this portion in here. If you don't know, a quick and easy way is if on any steps you do an item dash with the hook shot. And you'll immediately go into spin speed. It's crazy. It's crazy useful in a couple of different parts. So like if for whatever reason you were leaving here and you want to go at spin speed, you get on these steps, you can item dash on it. See? You just, and that just requires hitting your hook shot and your dash at on the exact same frame while on some steps. Okay. Yeah. So the thing that we're missing to be sitting pretty good, we're missing the hammer. Is a big item that we're missing currently, and the mirror. Without those two items, that is why we are doing Aghanim, so we can get Dark World access, which will open up our amount of stuff that we can do. Coming through with a fighter sword sucks. Oh, why did it... Oh, what? Stop. That was nice, only one blue ball. So see, like here is a good place to do it, so you can hit that bad boy and get at least a quick little spin speed. And the D! The logic made all the sense. What? Taking the chance that I don't think that the mirror is in Eastern necessarily. We have the hookshot and the cape, so we might as well go to Hookshot Cave on our way over here. And at least see what the item is. It's a key! Oh shit. Don't have Master Sword, so it takes a couple more hits than I'm used to. You know, I don't care what anybody says. The Power Rangers theme song goes hard as hell. If you haven't listened to it recently, man, you gotta do yourself a favor. Small key to Turtle Rock, which actually I think we got the map for. Turtle Rock is necessary, which blows, because everybody hates Turtle Rock. I hate Turtle Rock more than Ice Palace. Ice Palace you can at least get through pretty quick. We didn't get any of the stuff for Skull Woods, but we can go ahead and check everything but the big key location and the, whatchamacallit, the other thing. Hey, Das Dude! Thank you so much, buddy. How are you doing this evening? Small key, Misery Mire. Big key of Desert Palace. Not the small one, but a big one. Oh, stupid ass thing. You know what, guys? He pissed right off. Oh, that was pretty close. Almost felt like I actually was gonna just take a death. You don't think your body is ready? Aw, dude, they're fun. And welcome, Uber Taco. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. How much? Oh shit! Well, that kind of sucked. Ah, a little. That's funny. Okay, the reason that sucks is because we're back here. How long have you been doing some randomizers? Because personally, the Keysanity is like my favorite ones to do now. They're not really too tough once you get them kind of figured out. At least we had the boots. Make it getting back over here a little quicker. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's obviously, that's the most important part, is just knowing where all the stuff could be. Yeah, open mode's my favorite. Like a open mode, no major glitches is, that's the chillest that they can be, in my opinion. I feel like the normal, no glitches is just a little too easy. Like, at least let me think a little bit as far as having to use the sword. You know, as far as finding the sword. Oh yeah, dude. I totally understand. Well, they have the Keysanity version of the tournament starts on the 29th of this month. So if, you know, between now and then you decide like, hey, you know what, I might want to give this a shot, you can totally do so. So we are checking pretty much everything on the overworld here that we can get to. We can't do the blacksmiths because we don't have the titansmiths. But we're going to do digging game. We're going to get the flute boy location. Then we're going to do the hype cave. And if we still haven't found another piece of progression by then we're going to go to Eastern Palace and just do the whole thing. Okay. I mean, you know, the cool thing is, you know, obviously since it's the major glitches, or no major glitches variant, you know, none of that stuff is necessary to beat it. It's just obviously they're, you know, they're big time saves. Small key to pod. I know, I am going. Yeah, I still mess up the Ice Palace one from time to time, and you know, I run NMG, which I'm gonna be doing this Saturday again, as I hadn't run it in almost a year, so that felt good this last Saturday to run it. Hey, Ubertaco, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, sequence breaking is, you know, it can be extremely beneficial, or sometimes it can get you in a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to head actually over to Pod first. And the reason for that is if we happen to find the mirror, we can then just mirror right to Eastern Palace, and we could get a substantial amount of chests in Pod with only our one key. Yeah, what I would recommend, if you're really wanting to practice on like some Ice Palace jumps and like the bomb jump there or hammer jump or something like that, play through the game on like a, like just either casual, no major glitches, however you want to play through it. and then make some save states next to the locations that you want to practice, and just spend like a good, you know, 30 minutes or something just hammering out a little bit of practice on those. You know, you'll get them in no time. Once you practice them a little bit, they kind of become muscle memory. For me, personally, I had to practice, okay, now see, I'm going this way because I have the bow, and I don't want to use my only key on that door. And I can swing around, grab the 2 chests that are gonna be, this way, plus, then I can still be on the other side of the door, so... Saves using a key, plus I get to use the chest or whatever. Which on Keysanity, that matters a little bit more, because... You know, God knows where another key could potentially be. Yeah, when I was learning the game, that's what I did. I made, like... Because when I first started playing it, again, you know, besides, obviously, you know, when we were all kids or whatever, I started running no major glitches, and, oh yeah, pod was worth it. I don't have the hammer. Damn. I thought for some reason I was thinking I had the hammer. And I made 8 save states, because I couldn't get the practice ROM to work on emulator, so I made 8 save states. And would practice, just cycle through those and practice through them for a good amount of time per until I felt comfortable, and then go to literacy. And then I would go back and see what I could get done. So the next time that I was in a run, I felt just more comfortable about it. Like the Hera bomb jump was basically all the bomb jumps were the main things I practiced initially, and then stuff like fighting Cold Stare. But like Hera bomb jump and Ice Palace, both of those were big things I practiced. Alright, map of Eastern Palace. Okay, we want to start from Dan's house. Actually, yeah. Actually, no, we don't. I'm dumb. We want to start at Sanctuary so we can turn in this damn flute. And then be able to, travel quicker. Also, one thing I highly recommend if you're feeling at all uncomfortable about it is practicing Silverless Ganon. That's a big one. Yeah, I think my fastest time on like a normal, not open mode, right, it was like something like 120 or 125, something like that. I usually average about 140 to 150. Well, let's go to Desert Palace since we got the book. And we haven't checked this. Whoops, we haven't checked this stupid Sahasrara's brother or whatever. Even though I don't think there's going to be anything of worth in here. With Keysanity, you can't really pass up a lot of these things if you're in the general area because, I mean, it could very well be a small key for somewhere that, yeah, progression-wise, it may not be necessary. Boom. So, Misery Mire. But you just can't afford to take that risk. So if Misery Mire is needed, you know, that could have been very difficult for me to do it. It's not timing, it's where you step in the floor, on the floor. Oh, actually, what's on the ledge? Okay, 300 rupees. So when you enter the room, you know how you're entering from the right. First thing you do is go straight up, pick up the pot, and then you just, then you hug the top wall, pass just by the door, come down, I don't know how far, it's like 5 steps or something. I'll show you here when I go back there, since we have the bow. Oh wait, actually we may have the bow, but we don't have the, we don't have that other thing that's important there. Big key. Alright, there's a pod key for us. In Keysanity, for some reason, at least in my experiences, pod always holds a lot of weight. Like, there's always a bunch of crap in pod. Hey, we got Quake. Yeah, you don't need to count. It's not a counting thing. We still have two chests to check here, but we don't have the small key to do so, so we're gonna just finish this out. Oh, shit. God, I hate land molars so much. Hey! Oh, sorry, I missed the second part of that, the routing and execution. Yeah. Lamolus is, like, the worst boss in this game, as far as, like, being able to be consistent at. Getting Mire is Quake, so we can step into Mire after we come in here. I had to look at the song that was playing. Is this, man, this is a jam right here. This is a club hit. Hey, we've got a tiny shield to block very tiny projectiles. One hit KO. So if you are feeling extra sassy, you can do a one-hit KO run where, as the name implies, one hit kills you. I would not recommend that for somebody who is not necessarily feeling like up to snuff, because that could be super frustrating. Oh, I thought. Yeah, just practice, man. Just practice. That's all it takes. And I mean, you know, the other thing, at least in my opinion, is don't be super intimidated by any aspect of the randomizers. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, obviously they're here to have, you know, they're meant to be played to have fun and all that, but I really feel like, you know, just dive in. You know, what's the worst that could happen? You know, if you stream, maybe you don't want to show people you're doing that, do it offline. You know, if you just, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Small key to pod. How is Triforce Beast Hunt? That one, in my opinion, is one of the more random modes, because it's basically, you know, you're checking item locations, and as soon as you find the last Triforce piece that you need, it's over. Like, you won. It just instantly teleports you to the Triforce room. What's up, Das, dude? Hey, we got the Master Sword. No worry, Das. Yeah, I said hey, and thank you so much for the host, dude. Hope you're having a good night. We're just doing a chill randomizer here. Having a little fun, hanging out, the huge. Ooh, that is pretty crazy to be in the dungeon that's used. Yeah, man, for sure. Oh, nice. I'm ass at this game. Oh, what? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I could say is just practice. Watch, you know, people like, you know, like Andy and Christos. You know, those are the main two I would recommend as far as like when it comes to randos. You know, just being really personable dudes that'll really help you out. But honestly, I mean, at the end of the day, the entire Link to the Past community is amazing. Like, everybody is really helpful to everybody else. Yeah, just watch some of those guys, watch what they do, and feel free to ask questions to anybody. I mean, you know, like, everybody that I've met, I'd say the Link to the Past community is one of the few communities that's, like, legit, like, everybody in it is pretty damn cool. I mean, there are certain things that, you know, like, that Andy does. Damn! This was super lucrative. I mean, there's obviously certain tricks and stuff that he does, like hovering, that I wouldn't recommend even, probably, like, I don't want to say wasting your time, but you'd probably be wasting your time trying to learn that. Especially if you're playing on emulator, because you won't be able to do it. Nice. What? I guess I didn't hit him at the same time. Well, with the Mirror Titans bits, the entire game is opened up to us. Damn it. I can never get that timing on that. What? Dude, he's going on turbo mode. Yeah, dude. Big Key of Eastern. Man, Meyer was the play. I'm glad we did that Desert to Meyer combo like we did. What the shit? Stupid bird. Still don't have the hammer, but you go back and get those rupees. Yeah, anytime, Taco. Like I said, feel free to ask anytime, even if I'm not playing Link to the Past. I'll happily answer any questions. $20 is $20. I feel like that's not the first time that you've ever said that. Oh, also, Taco, I'm about to do that room, if you want to see it. It's more about positioning. If you step in the wrong place, that's what causes the third and fourth ones, or the third one or whatever, to say that, or to spawn. So I'll do it without using the hookshot CC, but you just walk up here, you walk up, over, throw, down. See, even I messed it up. But yeah, that's it. That's essentially it. You don't actually have to walk up against the top wall. That's a mistake I made. You can just go just straight left from that spot. Hey, Eddie, how are you doing, buddy? I thought I was gonna miss that for some reason. You wanna know how to fail the ballroom? That's how you do it. Oh my god. sure I had the arrows. Ah! It's more difficult without the sound cue. Oh, I found the compass for here. Well, we had to finish it. If I had to, like, we didn't have to, actually, but I wanted to make sure we did. Right here. Alright, we're gonna go to Swamp. I just don't have the music. I like having, like, some random music playing. Oh shit, we can't do Swamp. We don't have the hammer. So let's actually... Yeah, only on the randomizers can you? Yeah, the randomizers, you can make it where it creates it without sound. And then you can, like... So you see in the upper left of the overlay, I got... Right now it's some Barbie song remix, but I go to OC... Or it's basically rainwave.cc, which is OC Remix, who do... You know, they do a bunch of video game covers. People would submit a bunch of them to them and stuff. So I just have that playing. Oh my god. Worst menuing that has ever existed. Ah, grab it just cuz. I don't think we'll need it, but... We shouldn't need it. I mean, we have red mail. What? Another small key to pod. So we're gonna check blacksmith, and purple chest. Basically, right now we are primarily looking for the hammer. That is our that is the main thing that we're looking for. Now we can go back up to Death Mountain and do Hookshot Cave up there. Oh, why did I stop my dash? I'm dumb. Why did I go all the way over there? Even more dumb. And now typically we would fly. However, we have a location to check on the way. We have this ledge up here to check, so I'm just gonna check that while we carry ye old chest. Small key to Ice Palace. So we're also doing this because not only are we going to turn in the purple chest, we're going to check the Bombos tablet. I haven't had the tablets have anything important in a while, so maybe they will this time. No point in that. And without the hammer, there's not really much of a point in going to Swamp Palace. You can't get in too far. It continues to disappoint. Alright, so we will go up to Tower of Hera area. Alright, red rupee, not really necessary for us. Either is that red rupee. Can't check Spike Cave because we still don't have the hammer. So we're going to check this tablet up here. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to grab that. Got a mushroom. Now before we do Hera, because we do not have the big key for Hera, we are going to check Dark World Eastern Death Mountain, which also means checking Total Rock to see what pendant it is going to require. Hope everybody's having a good night. We're almost through the week. On Friday nights on this channel, we do interactive things with all of the viewers. Usually it's some forms of Jackbox TV, so tomorrow night we'll be doing something similar to that. Hey, we got a key for Turtle Rock. That's all we need there. Alright, let's check Turtle Rock. Just see what pendant it is. We don't have the hammer, so we can't get in there yet. Alright, so it's Bombos. Can't hit Lionel's without the tempered or above on sword. So now we'll come over here to Tower of Hera. And we'll get what we can in here. Without the big key, we can't get too much. There's only three chests that we can actually obtain. Or 3 items, rather. First being those bombs right there that we do not need. We have a small key, which means that the tile room is potentially where we need to go. Big key at Turtle Rock. am I doing? I'm slow at menuing tonight. Not what we're looking for. So let's go turn in a mushroom. And then we'll go back to pod. Oh, whoops. I just want to give me little bits of money everywhere. Alright, man. Have a good night, Amo. And by get to pod, I mean take another entrance there because we still don't have the hammer. So we're gonna run by Lynx. We'll go back to Hyrule since we did take out Aghanim, which I forgot to mark on this mappy dealy. It is our entrance to the Dark World right here. Now, Catfish could have something. But we want to check Pod, because there are more chests to check there than just the one location of Catfish. Basically, we need Bombos. We need Bombos for Total Rock. Hammer to really, I mean, to complete. I guess we... Yeah, we need Hammer to complete Pod. So the reason I'm coming back here is because with the amount of keys that we got, we have, well, all the keys. What's dumb? I hate this item setup right now. It's telling me that we need to come to Pod, even though we don't have the big key. In almost every Keysanity run that I've done, Pod ends up having all kinds of important things, yet it takes multiple trips in to complete. So this is our second trip in. My guess is we'll probably get, like, Hammer, and then, like, the big key for Pod will be in Swamp Palace, and we'll have to come back. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give a bomb jump a try. Not good at them. That's way too late. We did finally get the setup at the end there, but that was way too late to actually place the bomb down. And since we have to check all these chests anyways, it doesn't save as much time as it would save on like a no major glitches run. Big key of the Tower of Hera. So I guess where we get to go back to. We're gonna go ahead and check these over here, which won't have the you know, we can't check the big key or the big chest until we get the big key, but we can check the two chests that are in here. Have all the compasses. The all-encompassing dark room. Alright, so now we're gonna go up to Tower of Hera. Okay. Yes. So the dark rooms, if you don't have the lantern yet, and you're playing in, like, open mode, they will be completely black. Until you get the lantern. Now, even though you may end up knowing those rooms, so you can still traverse them. However, the logic will not require you to go through dark rooms. So that means that you'll find the lantern before whatever room that is that you are trying to get into. But sometimes it's beneficial to sequence break that for things like the old man. Like, say you get the ocarina before you get the lantern. I would recommend learning the backside of the of saving the old man, because sometimes that'll save you time to get back up to Death Mountain at a later time. Like, for instance, I was doing a race. I don't think it was last Saturday, but maybe it was Saturday before it. And in said race, I went into the backside. I fell in through the backside of Escape. What the shit? And did the Escape in the dark. And got the hook shot while in there. Okay. It helps to know some rooms. There's still some rooms that are still like a pain in the ass. Fire rod. Yeah, it should only be on open mode. If you're doing a normal, no major glitches. There's not every room will be that. I don't remember the exact details. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save and quit, go to Sanctuary, drop down into the Lumberjack hole. Huh. It could be something that they changed, and I just didn't pay attention to patch notes. I'm pretty bad at that. I only pay attention to, like, the big, like, to me, I guess, the really big things. Like, the new additions and stuff. Like, I need to do an Enemizer run again. Because those are really fun, too. Small key to Desert Palace. So that means we could have finished Desert Palace while we were there. Hopefully it doesn't have the hammer. We will go back real quick, though. Get those two things. I doubt it does. I forgot about that key up there on that ledge. I doubt it does, because we got a fire rod, which will let us do complete Skull Woods and get into Ice Palace. So I mean, there's plenty of stuff that we can check. This is probably going to be pointless. Whoops. Yeah. He doesn't have the lantern. But there used to be some rooms that didn't require the lantern to still be like illuminated. When I don't know, remember how many patches ago it was on the way they did the randomizer. No, Pod and Misery Mire, those are both dark rooms that required it. But I want to say Escape and like Old Man didn't require it initially. Or Eastern Palace maybe. I could 100% be wrong. So don't hold me to it. But it feels like it was a thing. Yeah, so you just went around to the right and then came down. Yeah, there's 2 dark rooms in Eastern Palace. To get through the first one, it's just a big square. You can hold right and go down the wall on the right until you go through a door. The second room, so the trick to doing dark rooms, if you really want to learn how to do some dark rooms, or at least learning them, is to have your sword out if you have it. Yeah, randomizers are fun. They reinvigorate the games that we grew up with. If you have your sword out, you can see where the trail of, like, sparkles from charging your sword are, and that'll tell you, like, if you're making progress in a direction, or, you know, obviously the audible tap of your sword on a wall, or chest, or something like that. I hate how this guy is bugged. So the reason we're not trying to kill him quickly here is because if he hits the spikes on the rebound, the game is bugged and it actually does no damage to him. And it is that way in excuse me. It is that way in the original game as well. It just eats the damage, doesn't do anything. Now everybody's favorite part, where we find out what's on the pedestal to see if for whatever reason the pedestal were to have the hammer. I don't think it will. My ring of fire. Oh, it's bombos. It is a pedestal required seed. Haven't had one of these in a while. Because Turtle Rock is required, and to get into Turtle Rock we need bombos. So the main reason that's important is it means that every dungeon has to be completed, rather. Oh, whoops. So whenever you're watching the the tournament races and stuff, everybody always hopes for a seed that is pedestal required. I don't know why. I guess it's just like, you know, everybody's inherent want to see a to see people have to take the longest route possible in something that they're trying to go so fast in. And here we're gonna do the Ice Palace bomb jump. It's gonna save us some time overall in the dungeon. Small key to Ganon's tower. Completely unnecessary. So we could beat the dungeon. We're not gonna beat it yet. We're gonna come up this backside here. And since we didn't press up, we didn't use our key on that door. We don't have the big key, so don't have to worry about that door either. You bitch. As we still got some chests to check in here. The big thing we're looking for, if we find the hammer, we know... There we go. Okay, so we got the hammer. We can make a beeline pretty much towards the end. Well, we may end up needing one small key for Total Rock, so we might as well not skip anything. But that's the last, like, main progression item that we need. And we do need... We need pod, big key. We need, what is that? Thieves Town, big key. Pod and Thieves Town, big key are the only big keys that we have left, required. So that's the one downside to Keysanity. You might be go mode based on your items, but your keys are tell a different story. We'll go down and beat Cold Stare. The only thing we didn't grab in this is the big chest item. Because we didn't have the big key. Actually, we need magic. We can't go do Cold Stare yet until we get a magic drop. Those are hearts. So you need a full magic bar to use the fire rod with no half magic to kill him. Or to get him out of his ice cube. There's magic in here. It's like 1, I think, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we can go do it. Oops. Because it takes 8 shots from the fire rod, and it will use up your entire magic bar. Did I mention that not having tempered sword makes that kind of suck? Green pendant. So we still need blue pendant. So we can go do Tower of Hera. That's one we can complete now. With the green pendant, we can also turn into Sahasrara. And we gotta get the... Well, let's go... The shit! What is wrong with this drunk-ass bird? Alright, we're gonna actually go to Swamp Palace. As there are more items in there. As we would prefer to not have to do Tower of Hera until, pretty much Ganon time. But let's see. Swamp's gonna be a crystal. And we need Thieves Town. Actually, you know what? I stand corrected. We're gonna do Tower of Hera first, because I'm hoping to get into go mode prior to having to do Swamp, so we can do a fast Swamp. So first we're going to come over here and grab the small key that was on this island, as it could be the one for Turtle Rock that we would need. Oh wait, no. Did we do Hera? Oh, I think, actually, yeah, we did. Let's see, we need 3. Okay. So yeah, let's go back to the original plan of Swamp Palace. Yeah, we did Tower of Hera because we have Swamp Palace, Turtle Rock, Pod, and Skull Woods, or not Skull Woods, Thieves Town to complete still. So we want to get a big key for Thieves Town, big key for Pod. Those are 2 of the items that are probably being here. Maybe. The seat started off pretty dang quick, and then turning into a pedestal steed Really kind of slowed it down a little bit. I guess on the bright side, Ganon's tower will be quick, as we can just go straight up when we get there, because we already have all the keys that we need. And Turtle Rock will be most likely go mode. So big thing you gotta watch out for if you have that key from using the hook shot is to not do this flood first, but hit the switch, because this is a little faster. It saves you going back into that other room. You can go down these, because you don't want to flood this with water prior to getting this key. Otherwise you will have to mirror out. That's the next song that's coming up right now. Good mix. Oh, you RNGN son of a bitch. Tempered would be nice for this fight here, but doesn't look like we're gonna have it. Hey, the big key to pod. One of the things we needed. Well, we know where we're going next. Damn pedestal steeds. Yay! Now we're gonna go to Pod and get the get the last whatchamacallit. The last pendant we need so that we can get Bombos off of the damn pedestal, so then we can go to Turtle Rock, which we need to hope to God is... Like, we need to hope that, basically, we need to hope that Pod doesn't have the big key for Thieves Town. That's what we need to hope. Or that Pod does have the big key to Thieves Town. Because if it doesn't, that means that it's probably, like, very high % chance of being in Turtle Rock, which means then we'll have to do Turtle Rock, leave Death Mountain, then come back down, do Thieves Town, then go back up Death Mountain to do Ganon's Tower. This seed has found a way to be pretty trolly. First things we're gonna do, we're gonna go grab the big key chest. Actually, we have 0 keys. We can't really do that here. I messed it up. Yeah, we did. Well, we can give it another shot. I couldn't get set up on the second pixel. So there's basically two pixel like... Okay, so that's set up right there. Alright. Damn it. Alright, let's get out of there. Okay, so we can't do Pod, which means that we've got a random spot that we need to get a key from. So we're gonna go check Catfish finally. And we also have the hammer pegs in Kakariko next to where the blacksmiths are. That's another random location now that we have the hammer. Alright, small key to pod. So now we can go do pod.
It's always in the last place you look. Pedum.
100% accurate, Demon. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Really appreciate it. So there is one small chest that we are not checking while we're here. And it could potentially, like, we could potentially have the Thieves' Town big key in there. It is potential. What the shit? But this will let us get Bombos and get into Turtle Rock. Because as much as I don't want to do a full clear at Turtle Rock, I don't want to have to go find another random key for pod somewhere more. Oh wait, why did I equip the cane? One day I'll do that room quickly. Today was not that day. Oh, what am I doing? Yay, blue pendant! Oh, Thieves' Town? Oh! Yes! That's good. So that means at least we can do Thieves' Town while we're over there. And we won't have to go up to Turtle Rock and then come back down off the mountain. So that's clutch. While we're here, let's check this green pendant item. Because you need 3 keys to get through Turtle Rock. And if there isn't one in Turtle Rock, obviously we want to try to find it prior to going up there. Just a horde. Yeah, let's do it this way. Are there multiple sites? I think there might be. I can shoot you the one that is most used. Give me a second here. There you go. Yeah, no worries, man. And they always, whenever they do any type of like updates and stuff like that, there's always some stuff on their little update portion there, the update page. Ooh, that might be bad. Yeah, it's gonna make me go back into the dark world there. I was gonna just go into the dark world by the oh, what am I doing? Yay for the necessary pedestal steed. Alright, we can go into Turtle Rock. Let's go to Thieves Town now. Might as well just do it this way since I'm already doing it this way. So what we want to find in Thieves Town is a small key for Turtle Rock. That's what we want. Now, based on the way that this seed has been thus far, my guess is that we are going to get powder or something like that that is going to require us to go to another location. Or probably the big key for Skull Woods, because we never checked that one thing. What am I doing? I'm going to Thieves Town. So this next item I use, I think the next item I use is bombs, actually. What? A safety for Hellway. Yeah, no, I hopefully don't need it. Oh, I never marked that I have Master Sword. I mean, honestly, I have red mail. There shouldn't be any safeties that I need. I mean, really, it would just be nice to have tempered, as it would make things go quicker. So 3 items left. We have the chest that's next to Blind. We have the big key chest, and then we have Blind herself. Now the next thing I use is hammer. Oh yeah, dude. If you get the God Pixel. Oh. So, in a perfect world, blind drops a small key for Total Rock. What's up, Woodstock? Oh, what? That snipe, though. Oh man, this is like the worst blind fight I've had in a long time. Calling shovel. Turtle rock, turtle rock. Yes! Clutch! Boo. Hater. It goes good, man. We are now officially in go mode. We needed that key. No, so we ain't checking no fat fairies. We ain't checking hammer pegs. We just going for it. This was a extremely trolly seed, though. Not too often you see a pedestal. Not too often you see a pedestal required Keysanity. Yes, I am Master Sword Silverless at the moment. Yeah, pedestal had bombos, so we could actually go into Turtle Rock. So if we don't get tempered or we don't get silvered before the end, prepare yourselves for a long Ganon fight. So, Super Unknown, you can actually kill Ganon in this game without silver arrows. There's a specific way that you hit him that you can do damage to him. However, with the Master Sword, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it takes 32 hits to kill him. Silverless. Whereas with Tempered, I believe it takes 16. So, what makes that concerning is that you have to have the lights on in the room the entire time, and if that's the case, you have to have a lot of magic. But we're going for it. Ah, okay, yeah, 6, 6, 12. That's what it is. 12, 12, 24. And we'll check a couple on the way. If they're not too far out of the way like that one wasn't, you know? AKA hell. Yeah. No, it takes a long time. But I'm not going to go out of my way for the Tempered. Should've just fire rod. And Trinex sucks with Master Sword too. So I figure I'd check a couple, like I said, I'd check a couple on the way. Stream Legends is approved. Man, I'm sucking it up tonight. Actually, we should do the ice one first in this case, because it's gonna lag up the room. Seriously? Oh no! What? We gotta die. Well, I guess we could use a mirror. Ran out of magic. Didn't hit him enough. I was counting and I thought I had the right count. What do I think about the way that they're running the tourney for the Keysanity? I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest. I'm gonna check just a couple more chests. Might as well. Yeah, man. Anytime. Happy to help. Yeah, Demon, I didn't pay attention to. I think the one thing I'm real bad about is following everything on like the Discords. Cause like there's so many damn Discords that you can end up being a part of. It could, and people spam and stuff all the time. It could like literally consume my entire day trying to keep up with all the damn Discords. Since we already wasted enough time on the damn thing, might as well check Mimic Cave, alright? Honestly, I would just want a bottle. It'd be nice. Oh, shit. Really? Totally not worth it. Yay, hearts. Five rounds of Swiss. A race off of the 5-0 top 4 advance. So does that mean like everybody's doing it at the same time? I don't understand. I don't know what the Swiss connotation means. I just know that that's like a tournament mode that they set up a lot of times. And when I hear Swiss, I think of Cool Runnings. And we'll do the bitch cave here. We've already proven that we're incapable of doing it once. So you'll always play someone with your record after the first round. Okay. So if I were to lose, I would play against somebody who lost. If I were to lose 2, I would play somebody who lost 2. But if you want to get into the finals, you have to win 5 times in a row. Is that essentially what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm dumbing this up. What? Yeah, I was gonna say. I knew there's a ton of people. What the shit? I hit him more times than the other side. I don't understand. Yeah, that is kind of silly. Alright, we're gonna do this a little different. We're gonna use that We're gonna switch to the hammer. It sucks, but for whatever reason, that Master Sword isn't working for us. Seriously? Oh my god. This is like the worst I've ever done at Trinex. Ever. Oh yeah, I just die. Ice Head takes damage from it. Really? I thought they both took damage from it. Hmm. That's new to me. Alright, so just do that. I don't know why I'm failing at this so hard. I can't remember the last time I died on Trinex, let alone this many times. Fucking shit. Did I die against Trinex? I don't remember. Seriously, at this point, I think the Silverless Ganon is going to be easier. Died versus everything. I lived versus everything. What's your meaning to say? Was a great run. Jesus. Shit. And besides, like I said, I don't remember the last time, which means I didn't remember it. Yay! A slightly larger shield. I have my hook shot out already. Yay! I'm playing pretty bad tonight. Oh, I mean, actually, I'd kind of take that back. We did pretty dang good for the seed that was given until Trinex was really the bad spot. I don't think I was playing too sloppy until there. I mean, definitely is sloppy as shit. Those sloppy joes. That's how sloppy it was. So that's something that I forget that I can do all the time, and it always, like, messes me up on those mimic rooms, is that you can just keep your sword out and still manipulate them. Oh, what was I thinking? Oh, that matrix dash. That spike was friendly. Ah! Are you kidding me? No. Maybe? Oh god. That was close. Let's check these two, just in case we get tempered and or silvers. We get a mirror shield, which will block nothing more for the remainder of the run than what the shield we would have. We already had would. Nothing here. Yeah, we gotta hope for validation chests to have tempered or silver to make our lives a little bit easier. But, you know, with a seed, why would it? I'm a witch. Dude, I never get triples. That felt good. That was like the best Aga 2 that I've had in I couldn't even tell you how long. Usually it's like a 47 cycle. Oh baby, a triple. Alright, let's do this thing. Ganon, please. Oh, they were here the whole time. What? Eating my inputs, you bitch. I have to get better at my silverless Ganon. I won't have enough time. Hey, Kelsey, thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening with your infinite snow days. Oh, son of a bitch. Why must we suck so bad? Welcome, everybody. We're just finishing up a trolley-ass Keysanity seed. It ended up being a pedestal-required seed to start things off. And validation chest had tempered, so that made the Ganon a little bit easier. But man, it was a run. And like the beginning, it looked like it was gonna be super fast, and then just like the entire rest of the run, it was like, yeah, no, you're not speeding through this, buddy. Alrighty. Let's see, what else can we do now for, like, just a little bit of time here? What was our other game we were using as a go-to instead of Get Over It? Well, I guess we could pop in a Get Over It for like a minute. I guess. Echo the Dolphin gets over it. I don't know about all that. Let me just change this real quick. Alright. We'll finish this up. Oh, I should have looked at all my stats. Rip statistics. We'll finish out the night with, like, I don't know, a short amount of Get Over It. Yeah, no, I don't plan on doing this unless I like where to beat the game. We go into space tonight. I don't know about all that. Like, it's gonna be a very brief amount, I assure you. God, this part sucks so much. Yeah, that's to be expected. Going slow doesn't help. That was the slowest fall yet. Yeah, I was like, you still fall. It still accomplishes the exact same, like, thing. I'm afraid of what the end timer is gonna be if I ever do finish it, because it lets you know, like, your time played and all that. And that's why I haven't started another file just to hear the dude talk and the music and stuff, because I really want to know how long it does take me. Like, it's not... It's like I have to play this in very short increments now. Oh yeah, no, we definitely have some hours. I bet we're at least at like 20 or 30. Yeah. Please. We both know you've seen the end of it. See, like, some of this stuff, like, sometimes I can make it look like I know what I'm doing, and then it just doesn't happen beyond that. Hey, Johnny! How's it going, buddy? We're just doing a little bit of getting over it to round out the night. I didn't want to stop just quite yet. Sub 6 with a shitty first half. Ah. What? I don't know why I bounced off that. I should just get this thing, this shortcut. We'll give the orange jump one more try, give that whole section one more try, and then we'll call it. Because I definitely do not want to spend the rest of my evening on this. Have you played this since that first time, Johnny? Only played it the twice. Yeah. I don't blame ya. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that does make a pretty big difference. I mean, hell, but honestly, you know, I think it just transfers where the pain comes from if you do it on a desk. Like for me, my forearm ends up like being on fire after playing this for too long. Why did it pull me back down? Ah, Jesus. I think the problem is it's just not, like, fun anymore. I just want to beat it because I am stubborn. That's, like, the one reason that I want to beat this game. For no other reason than that. Oh, dude, I'm totally expecting to beat this game. And before I, in real life, die, it'll be a thing that I do. So maybe, just maybe, I put off beating it for like, you know, for like 90 years. Which means I'll live to be at least 124. Yeah, I didn't do it. It is a frustrating game. Like all I want is to get to new content, which I know what's there. Like, because then you get a little bit of a break where if you fall, it doesn't penalize you as much. You actually get to like try some stuff again and again. In the hospital, hooked up to oxygen while playing this on a laptop. Dude, playing this game is what would put me in the hospital and needing oxygen. Yeah, I've attempted that orange probably 30 times at least. Doing these subtle things as practice. Yeah. It's real subtle. I don't even consider that like an attempt. Come on, go. I should have probably changed my game over to getting over it, but it's funny. I watched a video by the game theorists on this game, and they talk about how the physics are like impossible because of the way that like levers and fulcrums work. It's pretty funny. It talks about the amount of force required to push down to actually like do this. Game science. My favorite one. God damn it! I'm just trying to get the hammer back so that I can go circular with it. My favorite one of their videos though is the one they did on the hook shot for Link. Oh, dude, it had me rolling laughing. Because it talks about like how heavy it would be, and basically, long story short, how it would just like dislocate Link's shoulder and like just snap his like arm off, attempting to use the hook shot. Fuck! Alright, well. Yep, I'm done. That'll do it. I'll come back to that in like a month. My hand fell off the side of my mouse pad. So, rip. Oh well. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. Remember, tomorrow night, guys, we are doing our Friend Friday, Fun Day, whatever, where we all do some interactive stuff with chats and with the chat, and so it'll be fun times. We'll be back on 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will catch you guys all next time. Have a good evening.